Video 588, Tileway, Part 18. Let's get into it. In the illegal stuff section, we have some monkey wrench macros here for misspellings of variables. In the Tileway function section, we have finished the plot point loading function for the room local x, room local y plot, where we're storing a binary tile payload to be plotted at a later time. So we have an about this function section now, and then down here, we have an indirect to the array we want to load an instruction into, the length and instructions of that array, and an integer ID telling us which of the two arrays we're loading instructions into. We have an error check right here to make sure that this capacity matches this value, and we're going to see if we're going to fill up one buffer at a time. So we're going to look at the first buffer, and if we have not filled it up yet, then we're going to wire up to the first buffer. Otherwise, we're going to look at the second buffer and see if we've filled that up, and if we haven't, we'll wire up to the second buffer. Otherwise, we're going to throw a warning here. We are going to empty out the buffers, and we're going to wire up to the first buffer. So hopefully we don't hit this, but I'm not going to consider this a fatal mistake. Okay, load that buffer. So right here, we're going to load the first and second instruction. We have to multiply by 2 because we have to multiply the length and instructions by the stride, right? So we're going to load the plot point here and the binary payload here. Then we're going to increment the number of instructions that are in our buffer, and then we need to persist that change. So if we are tagged to the first buffer, then we're going to load this value into the first buffer, and if we're tagged to the second buffer, we're going to load this value into the second buffer. And that's about it. So here's what we did previously. Here's our footnotes, and here's what we did in this video. If you want a longer explanation, you will have to go to this playlist. You're on the advanced playlist here. Source code is here. Technical demos is here. Ways to get a hold of me are here. So like and subscribe. Send money in the mail. My name is Kanji Coder. I'm working on Atomic Ivy MMO. It's a fully destructible fractal geometry bomb game, and I'm making the engine from complete scratch using a C99 data-oriented style, but writing it all in JavaScript. So like and subscribe.